Hi everyone, and a very warm welcome back to the SD League monthly tournament for April. Today we are with TommyTwoSocks and Meddi. We saw them in the end of the last tournament where Tommy took both games. Can Tommy do the same again today, or will Meddi pull it back for a win overall? Tommy is playing on the right in blue as the 39th Infantry today, and over on the left in red we have Meddi playing as the 7th Panzer Division. I do enjoy the new Black Forest map with the big logging camp in the middle here. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea still, but I think they really improved this map. An early seed playing out for Meddi there. Obviously worried about cubs perhaps, or, you know, these are capable of hitting choppers as well. They've got a gun and they have some air-to-air missiles, short range, but air-to-air nonetheless. We do see a couple of choppers out currently for Tommy as well. There are some cubs there, so they will be affected by the seed jet. Tommy's paying attention. Did you see that switch from ready to turned off? So Tommy is turning his cubs on and off based on where this seed is. Seed is going for the Mi-24 rocket though. A second seed jet coming in. Good spread of units over that side for Meddi. This side for Tommy, reasonable spread. He's got two commands in, one going to the top, one going to the bottom. Same at the other side. There's a command already been through the top there to cap that, and one coming through the bottom now. Meddi did get a slight advantage, but those back points only worth a couple each. Both these seeds in now. Cubs turned on. Here we go. Seeds obviously out of position. They're not facing towards. He just managed to kill one of the jets. I think that was just the recon. Oh, one seed gets hit by the cubs. Seed coming back around to try and get a shot off on those cubs, but both those cubs now depleted, so are not targetable by seed. It means they are out of ammo, so they are turned off. Meddi getting himself in a nice position. He's got some anti-air. He's got plenty of ground forces. Good forward recon here. Tommy getting a nice group of units in the back here, though. Little attack beacon going down on that there. Is that one or two of the UAZs? I think it's a couple of UAZs with the SPG-9s. Good for harassment, as we've seen from Lathans. Those cubs currently out of action. SU-27S coming in. Seed has been evac'd. Missile is away, though. Miss. Second missile. Gets a hit. Can he do the same again before it evacs? No, I was going to say surely it's going to evac. It's been evacing for a while. There we go. Slight advantage in points for Meddi with the initial caps, but nothing exciting. MiG-23 in, going for the SU-27S. Has hit it once, does not get a second hit. Tommy moving his command now to the center, and I imagine, yeah, Meddi doing the same down here. So, both these points will be contested. Another SU-27S. Oh, takes a shot from one of the Strellas on the ground there. Meddi has a nice spread of units here. A little bit all over the place. Alf Clara won't do well against that chopper, but would be useful to be along that road to pop any other reinforcements that come in. Another cub on the way in now. Got an SPG-9s here. I think this is mainly for defense and early warning. The same as up here. Command now coming in the back of this point. And command coming in this point at about the same time. It's almost like they're perfectly matching each other's movements. Some more reinforcements coming in to Bravo. These Motsuchin a little bit outnumbered perhaps, though have already stressed out this squad massively. These squads only have base veterancy, so... Oh, RPO though. RPO will melt infantry. Of Clara here winning out that little fight though. Recon chopper heading over this way just to provide some cover for the top end of the map. We'll need to be careful, there are Strellas knocking about. Lots of cubs coming in the back here. There is a supply truck there as well. T-80BV coming in at the back. MiG-21 HE bomber going in for the sapper. He doesn't get the kill. Vehicle coming in to finish off the sapper. These anti-tank units moving up as well. But the Motsuchun will get out alive. The Sapri looks like they will get out alive as well. Feels a little bit stalemated right now as people build up forces. A little bit of movement here from Meddi in the middle. He is pushing up the special Alf Clara. Good spread of conkers here for Tommy. I mean, it's very difficult to get vehicles across here. MiG-23 taking hits from the Cubs. That is a very lucky MiG-23. There is no two ways about that. That is very lucky. Marker's obviously gone down on those Cubs. Will Tommy move them, or are they going to get artilleried or something? There's not any artillery in currently, so they're not going to get hit with artillery. Possible that they get hit with the siege jets or a bomber or something. A little bit of engagement down here. The SPG-9s versus those Alf Clara. Alf Clara obviously are in range to hit with the rocket launcher, but I think they need to be stood still. These guys also need to be stood still to fire, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah. Static, can't fire on the move. Interesting little engagement there. Obviously, once the SPG-9s get out of range, they win that fight easily. Same is going to happen up here. Look, the Alf Clara pushing up against those SPG-9 vehicles. A little bit of skirmishing in here. Conker's here firing at... Oh, very nice. Conker's managing to get a shot off on the Cub. The Cub obviously visible to the special Alf Clara there. Yeah, it was. If it was right at the edge, special Alf Clara can see. Which means the Cub can see. Or the Conker's even, sorry. To kill that Cub. Tommy moving units up here in defense. This is a bit ballsy. An Mi-8 pushing up. There are Strellas here. Strellas engaging on this now. Taking fire. Looks like the Conker's managed to kill that vehicle. 30mm grenade launcher getting some shots off on the infantry here as well. That's pulling back. This Strela is out of missiles. Strela's in a good place there, though. Definitely caught out the choppers. Down at the bottom, not a lot of movement. Some reinforcements arriving here for Meddi. Some going towards the centre, some staying down here. That command vehicle is at risk. I have just realised that in the midst of all of this, that Alf Clara actually killed the command up there, I think. I think that was Tommy's command, and obviously now it's just sat on the road, killing anything that comes in. So good positioning by Meddi here. Meddi also manages to kill both of the SPG-9 vehicles up at the top there. I am noticing a few red vehicles and things getting destroyed at the moment. That command obviously was killed at the back there. He is still in control at that point. There's a command infantry being called in by Tommy, though. A load of mortars being called in. Mi-24V rocket attack coming in at the top there. Could be the one from early game. Could be a new one called in. Another chopper being called in. Another Mi-24V rocket. I mean, the thing is, kind of at risk here because there are plenty of Strellas still knocking about. That one really needs rearming. Markers there for the fact that there are some units back there. Conker's coming here and some more Motsuchun. These guys pushing up this way. He has managed to cap that. Here we go. Does he get a kill again? Yes, he does. Alf Clara cleaning up here. Mi-24V rocket will clean up the Alf Clara, though. No anti-air at this side. There is a Strela over there. Mortars starting to rain down on this town. Also some supporting fire from T-72s that have taken a lot of damage, though. T-80s moving up. Obviously will beat out those T-72s without much of a problem. One dead. Conker's firing. Smoke down. There's action happening everywhere on the map right now. Down here, the Alf Clara did manage to kill one of the SPG-9s, but the other one backed off completely. Razvekta Sapri pushing up here. Skirmishing here now. That chopper has caught up with the Alf Clara. Mortars have worked. They have forced back the Strelki Metis here. T80's pushing up on these units. T72 retreating. I hear a jet. A seed coming in at this side, trying to go for the Mi-24 rocket. 2 Su-27S coming in now. Going for the seed. Mi-21HE coming in. Su-27S are going for that as well. It's going to die. There it goes. Doesn't get its bombs off. It's like a meteor going across the sky. Mi-24 having to be careful now. Strela is engaging on it. Command is in here though. For Tommy. Tommy now in control at this point, but Meddi with a nice advantage of 293 points. I'm really trying to keep an eye on these T-80s because right now they are ruling the roost up here. Meddi needs to bring something in to deal with them, or Tommy is going to mince this side. And that command obviously seriously at risk. Another seed coming in. Meddi really wants that chopper dead. Misses again. Doesn't fire at the Cubs weirdly as it goes that way. Aha, anti-tank jet coming in, going for the T-80s. It dives in. Smokes. Oh, wait, what? I thought he was going for the T-80s. He went for the chopper. I'm so confused. Seed still in play. These are ready to fire. The seed is... I'm really confused why the seed wasn't firing at them there. That says... Oh, technically it's depleted. Mortars coming down in that area now. Usually if it says ready, they're not depleted anymore, but obviously that is not the case there. AT jet still circling. Like H-29Ts. Cubs moving out of that position now. An army of T-72s on the way in to try and deal with these T-80s. Down here, Meddi is pretty much in full control of this point, but needs to get a command in there. But these anti-tank troops are just going to be sat on the road, killing any reinforcements that come in. Currently it's +1 to Tommy because he controls the bottom point and half of this one. Right now, complete air superiority to Meddi. I mean, those two Su-27S certainly beat out Meddi. Meddi making slow progress into this town, look. Making good use of those mortars just to try and clear the front buildings. It's slow progress, but it is progress. No command yet for this bottom point. Sapri Commander rolling around the back here. I wonder if... Yeah, I was about to say, is he going to go to this point? Sure enough, if you press shift, you can see exactly what he's planning. Although, he's going to be spotted by that, I think... Oh, no, he won't. Look at that. Line of sight, because it's on the hill, he won't see that coming. Oh, Su-25 rocket in, and an Su-27S. Su-27S takes a couple of hits. We'll be repairing for a while, but the rocket is still okay. T-80's pulling right back here. This town is almost cleared of infantry. Meddi doing a really good job here. Su-25 gets taken out by the MiG-23. MiG-23 evacing. Meddi is slowly clearing up here. T-80's pushing around this way now. There's a Conkers there, and T-55 not going to be too much use versus those T-80s unless they get a side shot. I think he's going for the Motsuchin currently, so there is a potential for a side shot here. Can the Conkers can see this is a side shot moment. Does he get a good hit? It's turned. He gets a front hit, but it's already damaged because the T-55 got a side shot. T-80 misses the T-55. T-55 will return fire. T-55 did not seem to return fire, but the Conker's got the kill. Motsuchin gets a hit on that one. SU-25 AT comes in. I'm not sure if it actually killed anything there. Did some damage to that chopper. SU-25 may get out. Oh, there it goes. Eagler got it. Conkers can still see this tank. Don't think he'll kill it in one hit here, but did some damage again. And it's out of dodge now. Repairs called in for it. Command is back in this corner on its own. It's about to get set up on by the Motsuchin. Mortar's coming down it as well, pushing it into the Motsuchin. Motsuchin should get a kill here. There it goes. Central point over to Meddi. That will neutralize things. Mi-24D must have killed those anti-tank troops back here that Tommy had there. And here we go. Command is coming in for that point. That Sapri commander still knocking about down here. Meddi unaware. SU-25 Rocker coming in again. Probably to kill these Motsuchin. Yes, indeed. And then just on station around this area. Oh, look at this. A wall of T-80 BVs. Oh my. 4 of them to join the 5th there. A load of T-72s up here, though. How many T-72s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 T-72s versus 5 T-80s. I mean, the T-80s win in those numbers, but it might depend who sees who first. Anti-tank jet in there for Meddi. Seed in, and Seed getting some shots off. With its cannon on the Cub, but not actually with any seed. I mean, surely the T-72s can finish the job here. Oh. Here. Oh, another T-80 BV coming in. Wow. Tommy going all in on those T-80s. I feel for these T-72s. Surely they're about to get minced. The Seed Jet trying to get some shots on... That doesn't have penetration, does it? It does have 1 penetration. Anti-tank jet coming in. Gets a good hit on 1. T-72's getting minced here, though. Don't get me wrong, the T-80s are taking damage, but look at these T-72s going down. 2 left. 1 at the back there. Anti-tank jet coming in, gets another kill. No response from the other side in terms of jets. There is a Cub coming in to try and defend against this assault, though. Sapri Commander here has been spotted, I assume. The Mi-2 is there, but there we go. Point has switched hands. And there's a surrender. Tommy surrenders the game. Kills to losses, a bit of a difference there. Not super massive, but well played, guys. That was a tough one towards the end there for Tommy. You were pretty much pushed out of all the points. Meddi doing a really good job. Let's have a look at the units. That Alf Clara. Alf Clara gets MVP. Look at that. Loads of kills. And they got the command around the back. That was the squad at the bottom point. Good game, guys. Let's hop straight into game number 2. Here we are. Game number 2 between Tommy and Meddi. Tommy playing on the left in blue as the Unnamed Zentrum. And on the right, we have Meddi in red playing as the 35th Airborne. Both players with forward deployment troops. Obviously, Meddi has the better side of the map, if you want to call it that. It certainly has some advantages like Echo and getting into that town early. A couple of forward deployable SPG-9s from Tommy there. Not going too far up, looking more defensive. Obviously, a lot of stuff coming in here for Meddi to secure that town. And obviously, as we can see here, Meddi will be in a good position in this little industrial area. Tommy is coming up close and personal there. He may struggle here. It may be that Meddi gets some kills as he comes in. Although, this is a really good shout. An MI-24D there. Oh, some of these things getting killed as they come in. But the MI-24D, really good shout. There isn't any anti-air there for Meddi. Up here at the top, Meddi in slightly forward position. But certainly Tommy with more units there by the looks of it. Oh, wow. This was unexpected. Meddi is just going for it. Meddi's going for Hotel. He's not just going for Echo. SPG-9's doing a bit of damage here, but not enough. BMD-2's ploughing past. Meddi with a recon unit all the way over there. He's basically allowing the middle to fall to some extent, just to have a few units dotted around in there. But look at this. That is not something we've seen done on this map, I don't think. On the games I've casted, at least. Someone just plow straight through to Hotel in the early moments of the game. Response here is to bring in a chopper by Tommy. There is an Igla here, though. But its range isn't great, so that chopper will cause issues for Meddi's units. But that is a really good idea. Interestingly, up here, Meddi has won out Foxtrot. I genuinely didn't expect that. I think the SU-25AT came in and did some damage. Down here, I think Tommy has sort of won this fight. But the SU-25 is coming in for the Mi-24 to finish it off. MiG-23 will be able to get some shots off at the SU-25, though. Chopper is down. This is a lot of units being lost right at the start of this game for both players. SU-25 may survive this. It is going to survive. But look at this at the bottom. Scrambling to call in reinforcements to defend this point. Igla managed to get a hit off on the MI. This is a lot of Motsuchin BTR, though. The chopper is dead, surely. SPG has been pulled back over this way to try and defend against these units. BMD-2 can do some damage here. These guys getting out there. This is a weird way to see this map go. So at the moment, Tommy is +2. He controls more of the map in terms of having actual zones. But at the same time, Meddi on the move with units around the back, hunting for commands, I think, has managed to maintain control of this area. Just doesn't have and here come the commands to deal with it. What I was about to say was he doesn't have commands to cap, but there we go. He is bringing in commands now. Tommy having to defend this back point means he's not calling stuff in elsewhere. He's got nothing in India. He's got nothing in Gulf. There we go. Immediately calls in a load of tanks in Gulf to try and deal with the mess here. BMD-2 has managed to kill the command in there. Yeah, there's the reinforcements. And another Mi-24 coming in there. But command's now coming in. Meddi will now try and consolidate control, I assume. He's not going to hold this area. Obviously, there's far too much infantry, but he can now potentially defend. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Immediately calling in loads of stuff to defend here. Stuff for the center as well. That was different. Now, interestingly enough, when we saw Tommy and Meddi play at the end of the last tournament, and Tommy did comment in the comment section, he'd done a really aggressive push at the start to control the flow of the game. And it worked out really well for him. And I think we just saw Meddi do the same back to Tommy. Because he just plowed straight through Echo. I've never seen anyone do that before. And it really changed the pace of this game. Because it meant that Tommy had to defend here. Where's he sending that command? He's sending that command into Echo now, but there's a lot coming in to defend Echo. MiG-29 coming in here to go for that chopper. And there's no AA there, so he will get this kill probably. Barely survives, but he will come... Oh, 2 MiG-23s in. Yeah, MiG-29's getting out of there, but very badly damaged chopper. Could be dealt with by these infantry now. Command in here. Command at the top. Everything neutralized right now. Meddi needs to consolidate and take over Delta as well. He's put some markers down on stuff over here. And my 24 manages to make it past the Desert-Nicky BMD alive somehow. I'm not entirely sure how. Surely this Igla can deal with it, though. Igla is moving to engage, yeah. Oh, it's landing. It's landing to repair. Igla will not be able to deal with it then. Tommy is pushing here, but he's meeting the Metis launcher. And the Spetsnaz OP are going to be there as well. He's having second thoughts. Deploys his troops early. Vehicle is destroyed. Metis engaging on the Motsuchin from range now. Spetsnaz could do the same. Oh, they only have submachine guns, so no, they can't. MiG-29 coming in for the MiG-23s. Gets one missile off that damages both jets. Takes out one. Can he kill the other? MiG-23 comes around. Gets a missile off. Misses. They're now stuck in a turn fight. Who has the better turn? Oh, there's a middle MiG-23 coming in. The MiG-29 could be in trouble. MiG-29 coming around again, but the other MiG-23 coming in. MiG-29 takes a hit. Another MiG-29 is in. Gets a hit on the MiG-23 and kills it in one. MiG-23 versus MiG-29. MiG-29 gets some shots off. Doesn't take the missile. Missile from this MiG-29. Oh, this is tight. The MiG-23 is trying to evac. It will get out, I think. Air superiority back in Meddi's favour. Command has managed to come into this side for Tommy. I didn't think he was going to get it in there. But the Spetsnaz hadn't moved up in time. More reinforcements arriving into this point now. For Meddi, no command in there yet. Infantry have been killed by the Spetsnaz OP. This command just charging through the point now. I mean, it's dead, surely. Oh, it's being reversed back out. On second thoughts. Run away. What an active game. There's still some Desert-Nicky back there. Cubs being called in here, going to the centre by the looks of it. I mean, Meddi in firm control here. Tommy not in firm control at this point. Let's be honest, he's got loads of stuff at the back there, but it would be easy for a command to be slipped in the back here. That command has been killed, incidentally. Possibly by the BMD-2s coming across there. SPG-9 getting plenty of shots off on these Metis. The SPG-9 is actually going to run out of ammo before it kills the Metis. So the Metis could actually win that fight, but obviously Meddi doesn't realise that. SU-17 rocket coming in there for Tommy. Not something we see very often in SU-17. So that side now completely cleared of units. Still a recon unit back here for Meddi, though. But Meddi has lost an SU-25 AT. An anti-tank jet coming in. Where's... I assume for the choppers. That's all I can think. It's coming in for the choppers. Very nice. Did a lot of damage. I think both these choppers are likely to go down. Yeah, they're going for that again. Surely. Oh! Apparently not. Kills a vehicle on the ground. Possibly a BMD-2. MiG-29s are back in. MiG-29 misses. Nice hit. And again. No. SU-25 AT coming in now. And another MiG-29 coming in for the SU. Surely the SU-27, or the SU-17, sorry, yeah, it dies, it dies. Cubs firing at the MiG-29s, though. Oh, one MiG-29 down. Takes another hit. It's reloading, though. Cubs are reloading. SU-25. Engaging on the infantry. Can it swing around and get a shot off at these things? No, they're going to be reloaded soon. That SU-25 in danger. Has taken a hit. Is evacing. That Eagle is still down there as well. Currently all neutralized with Tommy in the lead in points. But can Tommy clear up in the middle here? Because right now it looks like Meddi is the one clearing up. Nearly 12 minutes into this game, and right now the map admittedly is looking very red. More reinforcements being called in here. We've had a couple of unexpected starts in the tournament recently. People pushing a particular way that doesn't usually happen. And it really throws people off, I think. It's a good idea. People get used to playing a certain way because maps play out a certain way, and then someone does something completely different. There's the command finally coming in for that central point from Meddi. Will swing the game in his favour and quickly make up those points. Loads more reinforcements coming in here. Where are these going? Up to the very top. Interesting. 29 in. BMD2 going for the Cubs. Is one of the Cubs is already dead. Oh no, it's not. That was a supply vehicle. That was one of the Cubs. That's the other Cub. Supply vehicle now belongs to the BMD. Command in the center. +2. About to be +4. There we go. There's a lot going on right now. MiG-29 coming in for the SU-17 again. And there's the surrender. Commiserations, Tommy. About double the kills to losses to Meddi there. That was another good game. Meddi, hands down, plowing through at the start there. Very unexpected. Very unexpected. He just went for it, and that completely changed the entire pacing of the game. I know Tommy will let us know in the comments. He does tend to let us know what happened and what was going through his head. So I'm curious, Tommy, did you feel like that was Meddi doing what you did to him last time? Because it kind of felt that way. That he just like really took control at the start there and threw everything out of balance. Spetsnaz group did an amazing job there. Got loads of kills. The SU-25 was doing it. BMD2. I think the BMD2 gets it for being at the back of the map a lot of that and just getting a load of kills. Really good game, guys. Thank you very much, everyone who's watched. Please tune in for more Warno during the week. I'll see you all soon.